Hi, this is Hypnotist Tom Silver from America, and I just got through watching the most amazing movie I'd ever seen in my entire life called The Great Hypnotist. This movie was made in China, and it was regarding a hypnotherapist that was trying to help people overcome certain traumas. An elderly woman whose daughter had died, and so she was still holding on to the past. Another lady who was adopted and given away a few times as a child, and she was holding on to the memories and emotions of the past, as well as a hypnotherapist himself who experienced an extreme trauma by being in a car accident, the car going into water and everyone in the car drowning except him. And that created extreme guilt. Now, you know, when people have extreme guilt, they do all kinds of things. They cut themselves, they go into drinking and drugs, they do all kinds of things because the pain is so strong. The pain is so real. And if you've ever been experienced a trauma where someone you know might have died and you felt guilty as though you've caused that death, this movie will touch the hearts of everyone. It's the most real and amazing movie I'd ever seen regarding hypnotism and hypnotherapy. And it even explained what hypnosis is, so a lot more people in China and all around the world will understand that hypnosis is a real science. But the movie has a lot of twists and turns. The young lady who is being hypnotized because she said she was seeing ghosts and holding on to the ghosts. How many of us hold on to the ghost memories of the past? So maybe we're thinking about a ghost or thinking we see ghosts, but those ghosts are the haunted memories of our past. They could be loved ones, people who have unexpectedly died, like her fiancé, person she was going to marry in the movie. They could be relatives who have passed on, and we think that we are still attached to them and seeing them, but we're holding on to these ghost-like memories. And the reason we're holding on to them because there's a conflict, there's a pain, there's a sorrow, there's a trauma in our lives. And I think the great thing about The Great Hypnotist is at the end, the moral of this whole movie was, don't expect others to forgive you for what you've been directly or indirectly affected by, or directly or indirectly involved in, even if it's someone who has died. Don't hold on to those memories and keep them as like ghosts that are there haunting you. But get into self-forgiveness. That's what the whole movie was. At the end of the movie, the hypnotherapist, both hypnotherapists, agreed. Forgiveness in your life starts from forgiving yourself first. And then you have the freedom to let it go. Whether you've been divorced, whether you've experienced a death in the family or been directly or indirectly involved in someone dying, get into forgiveness, self-forgiveness, and then you can let the guilt go. And I think The Great Hypnotist was one of the most amazing movies I'd ever seen. And I think it really portrayed and educated people about this wonderful science of hypnosis. Not just for regression therapy, but to remove strong emotions and traumas, to stop our mind from over-imagining things, and to stop us from punishing ourselves, inflicting pain in ourselves, whether it's cutting ourselves, whether it's drinking, or wanting to commit suicide. I think the movie's moral was, forgive yourself for what's occurred in the past and release it. Release those emotional ghosts and memories from our past and move on with your life with a better quality of life. So The Great Hypnotist was really the most amazing and positive movie I had ever seen in hypnotism. And it just came out in China. And I'm excited about doing work in China. I'm excited about reviewing this movie, and I think everyone can benefit by watching this movie. It's the most positive, meaningful, educational movie I'd ever seen regarding hypnosis and hypnotism. I'm at the beach right now, so you might be hearing a lot of noise in the background because I'm at the ocean over here in California. And again, this is Hypnotist Tom Silver, and I urge every one of you to see what I consider the best movie ever made in the field of hypnotism, and that is The Great Hypnotist, which was just released in China. Amazing movie, And I give it 100% positive feedback. I love that movie. I want to see it again and again and again. And there were so many subtleties on how the hypnotists hypnotized each other to help them let go of an emotional conflict that haunted both of them for years and years and years. I'm Tom Silver. Thank you.